There's a lot of us young people running around post-graduation not really having a job, or having a whole bunch of debt and being in a job that doesn't pay us well, use us for our skills that we studied 4 or 5 years for. Like, we have to be a little strategic. Hi, my name is Ayana Yasmin. Welcome to my channel where I share my holistic approach to adulting and my journey to becoming an urban planner. And for this video today, we'll be sharing about how to use your degree after you graduate. And if I'm looking down, it's because I have notes. I have lots of notes, okay? This video is for people who are about to go into college, go back to college for graduate students, or those who are in college and be like, hey, I don't know what's going on. I'm fearful of the job market. Watch to the end and we're gonna help you. We're gonna get you right. A little background about me. I graduated from Stockton University 2023 with a Bachelor's of Arts in Sustainability and a policy concentration. And it's 2025 now. From sometime in undergrad, maybe my sophomore year until now, I've been able to gain 5 years of work experience in the general sustainability industry. And now, as a current job, I work for local government. I do a lot of community organizing based on sustainability practices, more specifically gardening, trees, energy efficiency, renewable energy, things like that. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy my job. I really enjoy my job, and I just want to be able to share tips so that other young people find jobs that they really enjoy after graduation. Now, I'm going to be a graduate student at Rutgers, New Brunswick at the Edward J. Blaustein School of Planning and Public Policies. So that starts very soon. Enough of me. Let's get into the tips on how you can use your degree after you graduate college. First, of course, we're going to start with a holistic foundation. So the first step is to think of where you want to be. What do you want to get paid? What industry, what job, what kind of work would you like to be doing that would make you feel fulfilled? What kind of work do you think that you can do for the next 5-10 years and not be sick of it? And I know, like, if you're going into college, you're 18 and you probably, I don't know what I'm gonna eat for breakfast tomorrow. Think of the end, pray about it, meditate about it, write it in your journal. Really zero in on your end goal. Step 2, choose a major in a growing industry kind of early on. Like, I would say, if you can, freshman, sophomore year. And in terms of growing industries, I mean industries that are within the next 10 years, job opportunities are going to increase across the country or across the world. So things that could be in cybersecurity, AI, healthcare, or if you would like to do more social media, you can think of communications, marketing, finance, your end, and how you would like to live your life and how fulfilled you would like to be with your job and what your major is, and seeing how they overlap. And that overlap is how you can approach or create a strategy for the rest of your college experience. Step 3 is to really put your best foot forward, like not sitting in the back of the class, not showing up to class late, not showing up to class drunk and high. We're going to be asking questions. We're going to be engaged. It shows, at least to your professors and to yourself, that you really care about this, and that's important for the next steps. You putting your best foot forward is you practicing being in your end. In order to get to your end, you have to become the person who is deeply interested and engaged in that topic, who puts their best foot forward. Gotta think. Step 4 is to get to know your professors kind of around sophomore, junior, senior year. Be up their butt, not to kiss their butt, but to ask a lot of questions after class, during class, especially expressing your desires if you want to find internship or a job during your college experience, especially if that professor specializes in what you want to do. And the one thing that really helped me skyrocket, I guess, the usage of my degree is staying after class and asking questions, particularly to a professor who had connections in the area, corporate and legal and governmental sustainability work. And through him, I was able to find out about internships at the job that I'm at now. So definitely ask questions. Be nosy. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Ask them questions. Step 5, you find a job or internship during your college experience or after, and it can be paid, it can be unpaid. Don't be afraid of taking an unpaid internship. Just make sure that you have income to sustain yourself, to pay for groceries and whatnot. Still, extra chunk of change if you can get a paid internship doesn't hurt. It don't hurt. When you're really young and really green in a specific industry, people may expect you to do work for free. In relation to step number 3, you might have to put your best foot forward even when you're not getting paid. I know it sucks. Or just get paid low. In terms of internships between paid and unpaid, no matter what, the true value that you'll get out of that internship is the connections and the lessons that you'll learn through working there at that internship. The lessons that you'll learn about yourself, what you like and dislike in terms of workplace dynamics, in terms of what the internship or job is related to, and building your connections, which leads me to step number 6, is to build your network. Really, you could start this before your first class in college. Your network is your net worth. Okay? Nowadays, in terms of finding jobs, Indeed, LinkedIn, robots are looking at your resume. Even real life people only look at your resume for only 7 seconds. One of the better ways to make sure that you can get a job and make sure you can talk to somebody and get an interview is to build your network and ask those people about, hey, I'm into such and such, I'm into communications and marketing. I know you do such and such. Do you know of any internships or job opportunities in your sphere? It's just as simple as that. If you find somebody within your internship, your family, your friends, your classmates, your professors, even at networking events, who have a similar interest to you in the profession that you want to pursue, write down their name, their profession or occupation, and their contact number, and kind of keep like a digital Rolodex of these people. Even when you start to get business cards, get a book. I have a book in my desk, like, of all the people that I've met who I've collected business cards from. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Because these people are going to be very important in the future. You don't know if you're going to be working with them later on, if they're going to write a letter of recommendation for you. It's important to start building your network as soon as possible. Step number 7, building off of 6, of course, is to do informational interviews. One of my professors, her name's Maritza, love her bad. One of the projects that we had to do, I think in my senior or junior year, we had to pick maybe 5 to 10 people, find them through LinkedIn, of course, 5 to 10 people who had jobs related to what we wanted to do, and you contact them via LinkedIn, asking them if they'd be available for like a 30-minute interview because you're interested in entering the profession that they're in. Sometimes you'll get no answer, but you'll be surprised about how many people actually respond and are willing to be interviewed. Ask questions like, how'd you get into it? What's your educational background? Why did you choose this profession? What's your challenges? Which your most notable successes and accomplishments, where you see yourself in 10 years. And this way, you can get a better idea of if this industry or this profession, or more specifically this job occupation, is for you. And you can add a few more people to your network. If you haven't found a job or internship by like your junior year, I would go back to your network, look at the list of people that you have collected and start asking, like, hey, do you have an internship or job? Do you know any places that are hiring within this, insert your major or your master? Like, just ask questions, cold email, cold call, cold DM, within reason. Be professional, be classy, keep it cute. Okay, definitely junior year is when you have to really start kind of putting foot to the floor, pedal to the metal, whatever the saying is, in terms of securing an internship or job. And you might need to get multiple interns. Step number 9, if you feel like you're lost or you changed your mind in terms of what you wanted to study and the professions that you want to do, refer back to step number 1 about what end goal that you want to have for yourself. How would you like to live? What would you find fulfilling to study and to have as a profession? Because it's okay to be thrown off track. Maybe you wanted something as a freshman or as a high school student that you no longer want. A lot of growth and change happens in college. People go through things that change their perspective on life and what their studies are. So don't beat yourself up for not changing your major and then you have to do extra work later on. It's okay. People go through it and we just have to adjust. And following steps 1 through 8 will help you have a solid foundation in terms of gaining work experience and securing a job after you graduate. Step number 10, last step, keep learning even after you graduate. Platforms like Coursera, Skillshare, reading different books on related to your major is always helpful. You always have to remain curious and a forever student in order to really give yourself the cutting edge with new skills, new perspectives for your industry, because that's how you're going to stand out to employers. Or if you start thinking about starting your own business, that's how you're going to stand out as an entrepreneur in how to market yourself. Bonus tip number 11, do not get caught up in the drama or the comparing yourself to other people. Like, oh, they already know what they want to do. I'm so far behind. Oh, they got this. Oh, they're making so much money while they're in college. Comparison will throw you off so much. It will kill your confidence. It will kill your drive. It will kill your motivation. Focus on yourself. If you ever feel lost, look inward. Ask for advice from people who have the positions and the lifestyles that you want. Or a frog isn't finna ask a bird how to hop from one lily pad to the next. You have to ask people who you want to be like for advice. Don't get caught up in the drama and people or your parents even trying to influence you, try to push stuff on you. If you really need advice, see your career development center, the list of professionals that you built through networking and informational interviews. Go back to your faith. Listening to the drama and comparison and seeking advice from people who secretly preying on your downfall or have no idea what they're talking about will throw you off more than you know, and it might be harder to get back than you expect. Post-graduation, I definitely say it's good to have your LinkedIn stocked and ready. Update that header, update that profile, update that bio, make it look cute. I might even do like a whole thing just for your LinkedIn pages because it's such a science. Like, if you really want to excel in something, have employers be really impressed by you, they're gonna look at your LinkedIn page first. And really, Instagram is not where it's at. The LinkedIn page is. So maybe that's another bonus tip. Redirect your focus on your LinkedIn page or your portfolio website if you have one. I hope you enjoyed that video of how to use your degree after you graduate, because it really all starts way before you graduate in your freshman, sophomore year. So if you're catching this in your freshman, sophomore year, congratulations. If you're catching it a little bit later in your junior and senior year, hope is not lost yet. You can still implement a lot of these tips. I just really want to provide advice for young people like myself to use their degree not be in a whole bunch of debt and regret going to college because they can't find a job that's related to their major. So I hope this video helped. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And as always, much love. Remember that in order to heal others and to heal the earth, you must heal yourself first. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.